Hello, I'm John Proxy and this is The Abstractive. There's been a bit of a delay since the last video, since apparently I've been doing a lot of this. Ooh. For more of what John does when he really should be working, check out my new DVD, What John Does When He Really Should Be Working, available at all good bookstores before they close down. No, obviously that's the One Piece DVD. Not sure why I bought the wrong one out. Anyway, we're going to be checking out One Piece, obviously, the next arc, the Buggy arc to be precise. Also, I've been informed that I've been pronouncing Monkey's name incorrectly. It should be Monkey D. Luffy, not Monkey D. Luffy. Anyway, I apologise for that. I have no idea why I keep getting that wrong. Let's soldier on, shall we? These three men are inspecting their haul that they intend to deliver to Buggy the Pirate, their captain, but they are distracted by this orange-haired girl who appears to be in trouble. Well, no self-respecting pirate would turn down the chance to gain easy loot, so they investigate. She doesn't look too well, and she offers them the treasure she was carrying for some water, and they dive in to take a look, only to find a panda in a box. Unfortunately for them, while they did that, the girl has scarpered with their ship. Just in time as well, because it seems that the weather is about to change. Somewhere else in the sea, Luffy isn't doing too well himself. Neither him or Zoro know how to navigate, and no one thought to bring food. Zoro gives us a little background. He didn't set out to sea to become a bounty hunter or a pirate. No, he's after a certain man. Unfortunately, he managed to get lost doing this and had to go after pirates to earn himself a living. That's all we're going to get for now, as Luffy has to induce a flashback of his very own to explain his most precious possession, his straw hat. It used to belong to a man called Shanks, and it was dear to him as well. Back in the day, Luffy was clearly a big fan of the man, asking for his hat and trying to convince him to let him on his crew. Shanks and his crew teased the boy, trying to discourage him, telling him that it takes more than being a good swimmer to become a pirate. That's an odd thing to say. I know why he says it, as it will make sense very soon, but it just doesn't sound like something a real person would actually say. Anyway, Luffy insists that his punches are like pistols, but to them, Luffy's just a kid. They tease him further until these mountain bandits enter the bar. The leader demands free booze. Makino, the lady at the bar, says that they are out, and Shanks offers him his unopened bottle. Apparently there's an 8 billion belly bounty on his head. I'm not entirely sure what the exchange rate on that is. I figure it's similar to yen, or poker dollars. Well, the bandit says that he's insulted, but Shanks just starts cleaning up the mess, prompting the bandit to mess up the bar some more, and then leaves, calling them wimps. After a brief pause, Shanks and his crew have a big ol' laugh about this, which enrages Luffy, who insists that they should have fought the bandits. Shanks tries to explain. It's only some spilt booze. So young Luffy distracts himself by eating this odd-shaped fruit that they keep in a treasure box. Shanks looks over happy to see that Luffy is busying himself until he realises what he has done. You see, this is a devil fruit. Shanks tries in vain to get Luffy to spit it out, however, the devil fruit has already taken effect, much to young Luffy's confusion. Shanks has to explain to Luffy that he has just eaten the gum fruit, and it is interesting to note that Shanks either knew what type of fruit it was before it was eaten, or immediately recognised the name of the fruit from its effect. He explains that by eating it, Luffy has lost the ability to swim. This is true for all devil fruit users. In the sea, they are like an anchor. An indeterminate amount of time later, we find the bandit beating up Luffy. It seems that Luffy has picked a fight with them in an attempt to gain back some of Shanks' lost honour. Well, the bandit isn't going to take this from a child, so now he's going to murder him. Makino and the mayor plead with the bandit to let him go. The mayor even offers to pay, but it is too little too late. It doesn't help that Luffy doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. Well, Shanks and pals are here to save the day. Shanks still doesn't miss the opportunity to tease Luffy again, though, about his pistol-like punches, so he approaches, and one of the bandits sets a gun on him. Lucky Roo, the fat guy, is deceptively fast, but more importantly you can start to see the effect that Shanks has had on young Luffy, as this scene mirrors the one with Helmeppo in the episode before. Well, the bandits are angry now, moaning that is fighting dirty, which Shanks' crew scoffs at. They are pirates after all, not saints. Then Shanks explains that he'll happily ignore certain things like spilt drink or property damage, but he does draw the line at people murdering his friends. It seems fair. Ben here takes out the rest of the bandits on his own, before the bandit leader escapes with a smoke bomb, nabbing young Luffy. Damn ninjas! Us pirates just hate ninjas! It's like a rule or something! The leader of the bandits, I'm pretty sure he has a name, I just can't remember what it is, has taken Luffy out to sea, figuring that that'll be the last place anyone will look for a mountain bandit. And then he throws Luffy out to the ocean to die. Unfortunately for the bandit, Luffy is not alone, and he gets eaten by this Sea King, who then goes after Luffy next.
Get lost.
Shanks, not a man you want to have a staring competition with. You might fare better at a game of who has the most arms, because Shanks just lost one saving Luffy. It's not as fun as I'd like. So far I've got 0 wins, 0 losses and 3,227 draws. To be honest, I'm not really sure why I keep playing. Luffy is understandably really quite upset at these events, but Shanks says don't worry, it's just an arm. Possibly because Shanks is on a whole ton of drugs, because Christ, he must be in a ridiculous amount of pain right now. Still, flashbacks are probably the most dangerous place to be in One Piece. Shanks got off lucky only losing an arm. Sometime later, Shanks and his crew make way to leave. Young Luffy says that he won't ask him to take him with him anymore, but instead he'll form his own crew. Shanks finds this humorous, but Luffy insists that not only will he become a pirate, but he'll surpass Shanks and find the One Piece and become the king of the pirates. It is this that prompts Shanks into giving Luffy his hat, saying that he can give it back when he becomes a great pirate. Back on the boat, Zoro tells Monkey to stop daydreaming, lest he drop his hat again, and I like to think that Luffy just spent the last 20 minutes just staring off into space, his trance-like state only broken when Zoro got hungry enough to start talking to him. Luffy figures that the quickest way to get food is to just grab a bird out the sky. It is interesting that Luffy mistook the bird's size but still managed to reach it, since presumably he mistook the distance by quite a bit. Well, Zoro had better go after him. He manages to bump into the pirates from before, and they try and steal the boat from Zoro. They fail to steal the boat from Zoro. Of course, now Zoro has pirates steering the boat's actually going somewhere, so that's a plus. Through the conversation, we learn that Buggy has eaten a devil fruit as well. Elsewhere, it seems that orange-haired girl has finally gotten hold of that map she was after, and another trio chases her down, fearing that they'll be punished by Buggy if they don't get it back. There's a lot of trios in this series. Spots must come in groups of 3, possibly a sail on that I'm unaware of. Anyway, Buggy's lookout spots something in the sky, and without any information whatsoever, Buggy decides that they should just shoot it down. Just because. Now that's how you make an entrance. The girl uses this opportunity to escape her pursuers. She calls Luffy her captain so they'll go for him instead. I'm not sure how much sense that makes. You still have the map. Even if he was your captain, it's not like they can use him to get the map, because obviously you don't care enough about what happens to him, since he just ran off. Of course they attack Luffy, making the mistake of touching his hat, so Luffy makes quick work of them. The girl returns, impressed that he's beaten them so easily, and says her name is Nami, and that she's a thief who steals from pirates. She asks Luffy if he wants to team up. Nope, he doesn't feel like it. He is hungry though, so Nami uses this as an in. Elsewhere, Buggy is wondering what the hell's taking his nameless Spod so long. He reprimands this guy for letting the chart get stolen so easily.
If we're preparing to enter the Grand Line and go on a rampage, then why wasn't the chart properly guarded?
I don't know, sir. The map was just sitting out, plain as the nose on your face.
What did you say?
I'll tell you what, why don't I show you the Japanese clip instead?
大体なんでそう簡単に改造盗まれるんだこれからグランドラインに入って人暴れしようって時にだぜ
それが船長保管していた小屋の鍵がつけっぱなしで
なんだと
ですからつけっぱなしで
つけっぱなだこの鼻が自前じゃおかしいのかいつけっぱなみたいか
I love this guy's voice. If you'd been reading the subtitles, you might be wondering what that guy said to set Buggy off. Basically, it was a pun. Now, I'm not going to embarrass myself trying to pronounce the Japanese. I can barely speak English. But basically, left in Japanese sounds very much the same as fake nose. So yeah, that's his real nose. Buggy starts choking this guy using the Force. Well, not really. The show doesn't want us to know what his power is yet. At the very least, we know it allows him to choke people from a distance. Back with Luffy, he's tucking into some food in this house that the background artist couldn't be bothered to finish drawing. I kid, but One Piece has been on the air for around 10 years, and as you might imagine, the art style has changed quite a lot over the course of 500 odd episodes, so this feels rather quaint. Luffy asks Nami if this is her house. It isn't. The townsfolk had run away because of Buggy. Luffy's not keen on the idea of hanging around with a thief, but Nami insists that she only steals from pirates, and that is different, and tells him that her goal is to earn 100 million belly. She doesn't say why, but with a map of the Grand Line, that goal would be so much easier. Luffy figures that if she has a map, then she might be a navigator. She is, and Luffy is in dire need of one, so he asks her to join his crew. She seems interested at first until he mentions that he's a pirate. She hates pirates. She only likes money and tangerines. Well, Buggy's pirates are still after her, but she has a plan, and she says that she might consider the offer if Luffy goes to see Buggy with her. He'll have to be tied up, of course. She gives up Luffy to Buggy, giving back the map as well, telling him that she was fed up with him and asks to join the Buggy pirates. Buggy is amused by this and agrees to let her in. This is a cause for celebration. Her plan is to wait for the right chance and then steal the chart again. Pretty sure she could have just hid in an empty house until nightfall and escaped out to sea while she still had it. She is an expert navigator after all. I mean, this way just takes her back to square one. I mean, of course the plot needs to happen, so we're here. And I suppose this way she gets to steal all of Buggy's treasure as well. Luffy's been locked in a cage, which I'm pretty damn sure he could escape if he set his mind on it. Never mind that, Buggy wants to show off the Buggy Ball! It's quite impressive. I guess it may have actually been quite dangerous for Nami to hide in those houses after all, but she didn't know that at the time. Oh look, Zoro's landed. With the Buggy Ball and his devil fruit powers, Buggy intends to conquer the Grand Line. While villains do tend to be overconfident as a rule, Buggy should really know better.
Alright fellas, as you know, once a week we here at the Shadowy Committee of Ne'er-Do-Wells update the obscenely large book of arbitrary rules.
We do?
We've been doing this for at least 10 years, How do you not know this?
I'm not sure. Can I take a look?
Here you go.
Article 17, Section 2. Confidence is an attractive quality in a villain, so we recommend that whether you're an endgame, mid-boss or low-tier villain, that you ramp up that confidence to the point of absurdity. Okay, so why do we do this?
For shits and giggles, mostly.
I'm pretty sure that's our motto.
I thought that was the motto for public relations.
No, their motto is villainy, because somebody has to be the bad guy.
Is that not the marketing department's motto?
We don't have a marketing department.
Marketing got merged with research and development a few years ago. Anyway, Luffy's not impressed either, saying that it is him who shall rule the Grand Line. Buggy offers to let Nami blow Luffy away with a buggy ball. It'll also prove her loyalty. She hesitates, but they might kill her if she refuses, but killing Luffy would turn her into everything she hates. Luffy sees that her hands are shaking, and he questions her resolve. Not her resolve to kill him, but her resolve to put her life on the line. But she took too long, so this guy cuts in line. Luckily, Nami takes him out with her staff. Pirates took someone dear to her, so she'll never sink to their level. Unfortunately, she was a little late, and the cannon has been lit. While she can take out one nameless spot, 4 is a bit much. Instead, she dodges them and attempts to put out the fuse with her bare hands. There is her resolve. Just in time, Zoro arrives to defeat her attackers. Of course, Luffy could have just easily stretched his hands out and put out the fuse himself. It seems that Zoro's reputation precedes him. Buggy wonders if he is here to take his head. He isn't, of course, but Buggy can gain a point in infamy if he were to take out the pirate hunter. Zoro warns him not to try. Well, there's no stopping this. It's time to duel! Huh. That was much easier than I expected it to be. Buggy's crew finds this strangely amusing and...
What do you find so damn funny?
You see, Buggy has eaten the chop-chop fruit, making him immune to slashing damage. It's a vision of Zoro's future, never fighting the main villain, always fighting the top henchman, always a bridesmaid, never the bride. This has annoyed Luffy, though. Attacking from behind is unfair. Luffy taunts Buggy, calling him Big Nose, and this earns him a knife to the face, which Luffy just bites through. Damn. Well, Zoro's better at defending himself when Buggy attacks head-on. Zoro's slashes again go right through him. I find it amusing that Buggy says his Santorio has no effect on him, because at the time I assumed Zoro just invented the term, but it seems like it's actually a legitimate sword style. Anyway, Zoro was merely trying to get past Buggy in order to upturn the cannon, so he can shoot Buggy and his crew, which will necessitate the hero's escape.
Shut in by my own balls! I can't believe you just did that, you ungrateful little girl! Wait! No! Stop! Stop it now!
My mistake! Sorry!
Nami? What's the meaning of this outrage?
I'm sorry!
What's wrong? Just shoot him already!